What's the planet?
Winchester.
The pub.
Hey everyone. Hello. Hello, how are we doing? There we go. It's all a bit different today. How are we all? We're gonna do just some hobby bits and bobs and stuff and hobbying and things rather than painting today, I think, because we have this box arrived from Jamani. How is everybody? Whiskey, obviously first in, because he knows what's in here. How are you doing, Whisk? Mr. Nigma, hello Cookie, how are you? Manaringo, how are you doing? Yes, happy birthday week to the Whisk. Happy birthday week to Sinister? Who was the other person who was birthday week? Avian? Sinister? Slacker, I'm not slacking. I'm not a slacker. I'm not slacking. Manaringo, Purpley Purple, Spark, Spike, that's it, Spike, wasn't it? It was Spike. Spiky Boy's birthday as well. Spike and I share the same day. Oh, so much cool stuff happening. How is everybody doing? How are we all? How is everybody? Oh, shit. I should have printed... Okay, I'll put another plate on for that. I've got a load of basing bits. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Olivia, how you doing?
Oh look, we have a Christopher. But we don't have any fucking music, damn it. Fuck. Moo. Tongue.
Hey, Olivia, how are you doing? Thank you for the bits, purples. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciated. Thank you very much. Yeah, all cool, exciting. Also an echo. I will turn that down. There you go. No echo now. But yeah, awesome. How's everybody doing? We're gonna open this. Whiskey did say that there's something else in there as well, which is exciting. I don't know why I get presents on Whiskey's birthday, but it's all cool. Mainly looking forward to how you're liking the chocolate. One our sister-in-law in the US really likes. The others are preferred by our British family. Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. I do like chocolate, obviously. The best chocolate in the world. And this is saying from somebody who lives where you can get Cadbury's any day of the week. Is Marabou from Sweden. I absolutely love Marabou. Marabou's amazing.
When I saw the picture on the waiting screen, I was like, you ass. You already opened it, then I recognised Whiskey's picture.
It was Whiskey's, yeah, it's Whiskey's picture from when he was at Spiel. Made some good painting progress last night. Fantastic! I'm guessing there's no echo there now. Yeah, so we're going to open this. We're going to have a look at some 3D printing parts and things, and maybe do some supports because there's some really cool models that I want to print. That I've also sent to Purples as well. So Purples has been looking through them and been like, oh my god, they're amazing. So they're really cool. And also I want to get the Wretched and the Chorister on a plate ready to go. I've got so much. That's the problem with printing. You just end up with loads of models everywhere. I don't know where to put them all. I need more organisation. I tell you what I need. I need a display cabinet. I want a display cabinet. I might have to put a display cabinet on that wall rather than shelves, because at the moment it's shelves. I don't know, you can't see because I can't turn the camera around. But at the moment it's shelves over there. I mean, I can show you actually because I can do this. There you go. It's shelving over there at the moment. So it's all my projects that I'm currently working on. And then they kind of rotate out, so they don't get dusty kind of thing, because they just kind of rotate out when I'm working on something different, and they get put away. So up there is like Night Lords, Tomb Kings, some Necromunda little bits and bobs, and the Imperial Guard tanks, which I've left up there. I've not been working on them for a while, but I've left them up there because I need to do a bloody video on them ASAP, on making the Chimera Russ for Oh, it's so nice for my Imperial Guard because it's a really cool conversion and I really like it. So I want to do a video on YouTube for that. There's also the Macarian up there as well, the cool Forge World tank, which I got for the City Fight thing as well. Right. Anyway, shall we open this? Who knows what this is? I need two. I do need two. I might try and find. Maybe we can do that as well. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can go on IKEA today as well and see if there's a wall-mounted display cabinet that I could put there. That would be quite good, because then I can put models in it. Yeah, I'm excited about doing bases as well. I've been excited doing this one has really reinvigorated my oh, it's okay, I can do bases. The only thing I need for this sort of stuff is lots of basing bits. Because there's just not enough variety on there, and I know we said less is more, but we do have to have context and we do have to kind of build up the layers of interest on this sort of stuff. So that's why I've put that basing plate on, and I've also on that plate I've also put 2 sets of Grey Knight shin pads. So you know the new Terminators. The new Terminators have got those separate shin pads, so they got the legs and then they got the shin pads that you put on. Somebody's made, or somebody's sculpted, 3D printed, or somebody's sculpted parts with all the Grey Knight engravings and everything on them, so that you can just replace the shin pads with 3D printed ones, which is perfect. Yeah, that's really cool. So I've printed 2 sets of those, so I can do 2 Grey Knights. So I can do 2 Grey Knight Terminators just to kind of play around with, which will be quite fun. Are these the new plastic Trench Crusade minis? They are not, no. Hey, how you doing, Muzz? Thank you for replying, by the way. That sounds awesome! That sounds so cool. You showed what is on the waiting screen, you silly goose. I did. But some people weren't here when the waiting screen was up. See, Nigma reckons it's an airbrush. Nigma thinks it's an airbrush come all the way from Germany. Maybe he's already forgotten himself what's in there. Maybe I'm going to open it up thinking it's Dracarys and be like, oh my god! I need to do this guy as well. Need to do that guy. Finish that guy off. Yeah, I've got. Those are really cool. I need to show you those ASAP. I can't show you them yet, but I need to show them to you ASAP so that you can have an opinion and let me know what you think. Yeah. Anyway, shall we open this? I'm excited. So excited! Oh, we need music first. Let's get music on first. But yes, so I've been the basing stuff. I've put a big plate of basing bits on the printer at the moment. So there's about 50 skulls, there's loads and loads of bullets. There's a really nice, interesting kind of bullet stream. So you know when you're firing a machine gun and you get the bullets coming out of the thing. I've got a stream of bullets which I'm printing as well. So that's really, really cool. So I might incorporate that on a few things. I've got next month is November, so I have my Morven Val conversion, because remember when we reposed her and converted her up, so we've got her ready to rock and roll. So she's going to get painted up. I'm doing her silver, so we started painting her silver, because she's supposed to be gold, isn't she? So for my in inverted commas Sisters of Battle, Adeptus Sororitas, because they're going to be a slightly different colour scheme. I thought I'd do her a different colour scheme, so she's going to be silver. So we're doing silver true metallic on her, which will be really, really good fun. But maybe we can put a set of those bullets coming out of there as well. Just a stream of bullets coming out of the heavy bolter, which would be quite cool. I love that repose. I think that repose is fantastic. Far cooler, and turned her head as well. So I think that's going to be a bit of an iconic conversion, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to finishing her off. And then there's her bass as well. Her bass is really cool. It's got a little bit of Skaven stuff just to make Spike happy. It's got a bit of Skaven stuff. It's even got a rat down there as well, which is quite cool. So yeah, anyway, so that's going to be November. So we're going to paint her up in November because I've been dead excited. I've been excited for her, for this conversion for ages. I've just not got round to kind of finishing her and setting some time aside to finish her. So we're going to do that in November. And we'll probably add some more bits to the base as well and try and make the base a bit more interesting. But yeah, doing this Trench Crusade base was really good fun. So thank you very much for all of that. Right, anyway, music. We need music. Stop distracting me. I need a cup of tea. You can't afford giving my space elves away. I need them for my army. And then we're doing Dark Eldar Drukhari December because that just makes sense, right? We're doing Dreadcember. So I'm hopefully going to pick up a Contemptor and do that Moritat Dreadnought for the Raven Guard. I think, maybe. AC was showing off some of the new plastics from Trench Crusade. They look very nice up to Games Workshop. Yeah, they look really good, don't they? They look really, really cool. Sprue runners look very similar to the Games Workshop molds. That's because they're done by War Games Atlantic. Is it War Games Atlantic? Shit. Yes, War Games Atlantic, which is run by all the people who used to work at Games Workshop. So War Games Atlantic and Games Workshop have very, very similar sprues. I have 2 Dreadnoughts to paint for December. Fantastic! Yeah, I'm gonna do that Moritat, and I'm gonna do the Deliverer's Dreadnought as well. So I need to get a Contemptor so that I can get that kind of sorted out and started. So that'll be quite cool. Right, yes. So let's. Oh, music. Yes. Anyway, the 3D printed parts. I've got a set of 3D printed parts, basing bits, like just loads and loads of basing bits, and I'm going to have them. I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put them in one of these little tubs, so I can just go in there and get everything out. But sandbags. I got Mr. Jar has done a load of sandbag sculpts, so I was going to print those out and then make a mould out of them so that I could do milliput sandbags, because he's done them in like stacks. So he's done like stacks of 3. So I could mould those 3 and then cast them in milliput, and as soon as they're cast in milliput, of course, when milliput is still a little bit soft, you can mould them around and push them around so that they can go in certain places. So yeah, I'll do another plate. Music. I'll do another plate later this afternoon after stream with all of those on. There we go, let's get some music on. Ballistus and Death Company Dreads. Oh, so yeah, I'm going to do the Moritat one. The Moritat one is going to be quite interesting, and then obviously the Deliverer one, which needs claws. Okay. Ding. But November is in November. So if you have some nuns, either stigmatic nuns for Trench Crusade or some. If everybody's got, I think Purples has loads of Sororitas, so hopefully we're going to get a Sororitas a day from Purples, who's been smashing out an Orc a day, which will be quite cool. I mean, look at this as well. Like I don't understand how it's absolutely battered to shit. I don't understand how they can be so it's not even not being careful. Like, how does it get so battered? Do they just throw it around and play football with parcels? I don't understand. There is no reason for a parcel to be so battered. It's the current state of the world where people are just have no interest in not even respecting, just like they've got no interest in taking 2 seconds longer to do stuff, that sort of thing. really annoying. I have a shitload of Sororitas, but I'm not sure I can do one a day. They're more tricky to paint than orcs. We'll see, shall we? We'll see. We'll see how you get. We'll see how you get on. We'll see how you get on. Holy shit! Oh my god! Look at all the chocolate! Look at all the chocolate! Dunplo. Is that hazelnut? Oh my god! I'm having hazelnut. What's this one? Noppers. They look really nice. So Noppers, Duplo. Duplo's like Lego. And then what's this one? Oh, that's hazelnut as well! Dude! Dude, you sent me hazelnut chocolate! Oh! I love hazelnut chocolate. What's these ones then? Is this hazelnut as well? Have I just got a box of hazelnut chocolate? Oh my god, amazing. Orc a day, I can do an orc a month. Yeah, how many Sororitas have you got? Someone is making an attempt on your life. There's too much sugar for one person. You have not seen the care packages I used to get from Mamabert in Sweden. They would be about 20 bars of Marabou, because I adore Marabou. Oh my god, dude, what did you do? What did you do, dude? Which one shall I have first? Hanuta is the one my wife really likes, and she also grew up with Cadbury. Right, I'm going to have one of those then. I'm going to have a Hanuta with a cup of tea. Thank you very much. Wow. Put all of those down there. Noppers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. Now, the reason... There we go. The reason this was sent... Please be okay. Please be okay. We can send you stuff. Of course you can. Of course you can. If you message Purples... she will send you my address. If anybody wants to send me any stuff, just message Purples. Or message me if you. I mean, if you don't care about it not being a surprise, then you can just message me and I'll send you my address. Oh my god! It's so exciting. Whiskey, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. We're definitely having hazelnut chocolate. Ooh, that looks good. Dude, that looks good. Right, let's bring the light down now. We've got the box open. That looks really good. Any allergies? Nah, I just don't like peanuts particularly. Mmm. Holy shitballs, that's nice. That's really good. Thank you very much. Noppers, they're really nice, are they? Ah. Oh. That's really good. Thank you very much. Mmm. Mmm. Mate, I love hazelnut chocolate. Absolutely love hazelnut chocolate. So, thank you very, very much indeed. Yeah, so if anybody does just want to send me some stuff, then just message Purples, because she has my address. After snacks, I put some progress bricks up in Stream Gallery. Oh, fantastic! Yeah, let's go and have a look at that now, because we've opened this. We're going to have another look at her in a second. And I've just been told I've got to go and check potatoes as well.
Before you do anything, Christopher, go check potato pics. Purples, you need to do exclamation mark potato. Get some fish on stream for him. Look, Tato's watching. Tato's watching me. Tato's watching me.
Thank you very much. Hey Tato. Stream gallery. Exclamation mark potato. Somebody do exclamation mark potato in chat so we can get some fish on the stream. Oh my god, more eagles. These look really good. These look really good. Oh, I love the green. The green's a great idea. Green's a great idea. Look at... Oh, yes! Mate. Mate, they're cool. I like that. I like that take. That's really cool. Minas Morgul. That's cool. Yeah, I think washed out green would be even like if you got the green in that kind of tone, that would be really cool. I like that. Nice one. Oh, hazelnut chocolate. Whiskey, can you say thank you to your Mrs. Whiskey as well, please? Yeah, lovely. Hey Jose, how are you doing? Right. Shall we have a look? So thank you very much for those of you who don't know. Thank you very much to Whiskey. So Whiskey picked this one up for me at Spiel from the Trench Crusade stand. That's not too bad actually. That's really cool. That's really smart. See how many bits she comes in, shall we? Oh wow, not many. Gosh, she's chunky. There we go. Whiskey rocks. Whiskey rocks. Whiskey does rock. Oh my god, this is so nice. This is so nice. So nice. Oh wow. Yeah, okay. That's really cool. Now, question. Oh my god, look at that. Holy shit. Oh my god. What a genius. Absolutely genius sculpt. Casted by Mindwork Studio. Was that a sticker?
What Whiskey did is that for his own birthday, he sent amazingness to Christopher. He should have sent it to me. To be honest, Christopher doesn't deserve it. Fuck. Moo. Tongue.
So that's the question. Oh wow. That's the question. Would you have preferred to see Olivia open this or me open this? And it's blatantly me. Oh, look at that. Guys, look at that. Wow. Holy shit. All the fucking detail on it, that's insane. That's cool as crap. Oh my word. Wow. Right, so question is, do we put it on a square plinth? Does it even need a plinth? I don't even know whether it needs a plinth, you know. Because it's got the little plinth there already, or do we put it on a round plinth? I don't think it needs a plinth. I think it just sits there on its own. Wow. Maybe you can put it on a round plinth, just a little bit lower. Doesn't need to be that big. Wow. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. That's absurd. That's absolutely absurd. Right, we're gluing this together. Is there any... There's no mould lines to clean up, which is good because this has detail all over it. There's no mould lines to clean up. That goes that way around. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. There's detail on the rough that's going to take forever to paint. Mate, there's detail everywhere. This is absurd. This is absurd. So what I want to do is I want to underlight it with red. So I'm going to underlight it under here with red. And then spotlight it from here. So that's going to be bright, and then it's going to fade off. And then it's going to be red under here, because obviously she's from hell. Wow. Right, let's get some glue. Because I want to glue it together. Well, I want to glue that. I definitely want to glue that on there. I can't decide whether I want to glue the head on. I think I do. What do you think? Do you glue the head on, or do you sub-assemble and paint it? Paint the head separate? It's a close one. She's a mechanical construct from hell. She is. Not sure she needs a plinth, but a short round one would do perfectly. Yeah, I think it's just. I think you just follow that down, like something like my model holders would probably be quite good. Just something like that to follow it down and sort of match the thing. Let me swap the battery out. Glue head to rough and then paint. Glue head to rough. The rough definitely goes on the body, doesn't it? That has to go on the body. And there's a little bit of give as well, so I don't know whether to have her like slightly turned. Yeah. Slightly turned.
Oh dear, scruffed it again, Christopher. The sound alert didn't trigger.
What? What happened? Scruffed it again. The sound alert didn't trigger. Well, oh, not again. I'm just turning it slightly, just so that there's a slight turn in the head. Let me refresh. Ghost host, refresh. Refresh cache. Try it again. And then rather than being dead straight, she can have just a slight tilt and turn on her head. I think we glue the head on. I don't think there's any reason not to glue that head on. I think I can get everywhere. Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. Alright, so that goes in there. And then we can turn that slightly like that. Refresh didn't help. Oh no. Glue head to rough. Paint body and head. And paint body and head and ruff separate, then glue together. Too late now. Wow. Yeah, so it's just got a slight turn to a look. That's badass. Did I just get glue on her hat? It's got a little bit of a turn down there. I'm going to have to put that in some hot water and just straighten it. Right, I'm not going to put her on that because I want to hold. Although do I? Because then I can hold. I don't know. Wow. Wow. Bit late now, yeah. I want another one of these. I want another one of these. Wow. Wow. I should have a nopper. Should I have a nopper? Should I have a nopper or a Duplo? Which should I have next? A nopper or a Duplo? Right. Wow, that's definitely glued, isn't it? Wow. Whiskey, thank you so much, mate. Should we prime her? I kind of want to prime her. Well, we do need to. I do need to drop that in some hot water and just straighten that. It's supposed to be pointy, isn't it? Both? Well, I've got to have one first. I can't have them both at the same time. Look at that. Look at that. Hang on a second, I'm going to put a picture on Blue Sky. Got to put a picture on Blue Sky.
Step up to red alert.
Sir, I'm absolutely sure. It does mean changing the bulb.
Wow. Wow. Blue Sky.
Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. I will.
Yep. You solved it. Yay! Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to have one of these. They've got tears. Anyway, a nopper. Let's have a nopper. So are these different? Are these different to the Hanutas? Oh wow, they are. Oh, they've got like nugget in them. Hazelnut and nugget. Oh my word. Oh my word. Mate, they're even better. They're even better. She is absolutely Gorgeous. Oh wow, that's really nice. That's really nice. Knobbers are really creamy, a bit moreish. Yeah, they they are. They are. Wow. Posting. There we go. Is there anything on Warcom today? Look on 2, my wife doesn't like them for some reason. Oh, really? Oh, Warhammer 40,000 Tactica, I don't care. Wow. That's fantastic. Shall we prime her? I kind of want to prime her. But then equally, I kind of want to drill a hole in there so I can mount something in there so I can hold it. I'm going to drill a hole in there, put some brass in it. Just so I can hold it while I'm painting it. Oh, so everything's black. See, this isn't, for some reason, the size, the 2 mil is not very sharp, so I usually start with a 1.8 and then open it up to 2 because the 1.8 drills really well. Go. And then swap to the 2 mil just to open it up. I love plain chocolate, but I would sell my soul for a Nopper. I'd sell my soul for Maribou. See, this is the problem with the WoW stick. The collet isn't good enough to. Here we go. Right, so that's drilled out of that, and then what I can do is put a, that's a nice one. That's the rubbish one. So I've got one of these pin vices This is a rubbish one, but I can put a 2mm bit of brass in there. Let's just use this for the moment. Put 2mm bit of brass in there like that. Put that in there, and then I can hold that while I'm painting it, and it just gives a bit more kind of height to hold. So torque on the drill is pretty impressive. The torque on the drill is pretty impressive. The collet is not. The collet's not great. The collet is. See, I need that. Can't remember which one it was that was recommended. But this one's great for drilling tiny things in plastic. It's absolutely brilliant. But the collet is just it's plastic, so it doesn't really tighten down very much. In fact, at all, really. It just pushes that up into that to kind of tighten it down, so it doesn't really change much. But it's fine for like drilling barrels and things like that, like light work. It's fantastic, absolutely brilliant. I love it. But more substantial things like this, it's a little bit more difficult. You just have to be wary of things that's happening. No cheeky Prussians. No, not yet. No cheeky Prussians yet. We have just had the Tartillery Witch though. Yeah, Whiskey got this for me from Spiel, which is super amazing. She's absolutely gorgeous. I have got some Prussian 3D print files, which I might do a 3D print of, and I will be grabbing the pre-order at some point very, very soon from Element Games. In fact, if I put a link in chat, I can put a link in chat that will take you to my affiliate page for copy link for the Prussians pre-order. There you go. So if anybody wants to grab any, I would really appreciate you using my affiliate link. That would be fantastic. Yeah, obviously you can get them where you like, but there's a little bit of a discount there, which is great. Looks like a big witch. It is. It's an artillery witch. It's an artillery witch bust from Mindwork Studio. So it's absolutely gorgeous. I do have a 3D print file for her bomb, so maybe I could print a bomb and put it behind her. Or that's what you do. That's what you do. You print a bomb for the plinth. So I'll print a bomb, and then she can sit on a bomb on the plinth. That's what you do. That's what you do. So yeah, I do have a 3D print file for a bomb for her. In fact, you could put the bomb and then just put a rod between the two of them, so that she's almost like floating above the bomb. That's perfect. That's what you do. Bomb for the plinth. No, not a bomb. The only mini collets worth their salt are made by Proxon. To be honest, we use them at work for tiny drills. They run pretty true. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. See, I have. This is my favourite pin vise, which, as you can see from the engraving, is very, very old. But it's from like 1950 or something. It's an English one, but this is my Popper's pin vise, which is fantastic. And it's just got a little collet there which closes everything up. Brilliant. Hey Shirato, how you doing? Chris is now just another arty gooner. What? What's an arty gooner? The WoW stick does have a brass collet inside the plastic bit, by the way. It does, yeah, it's just not very good. Micro mod. Oh, what's that? Is that the drill or is that... Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. I definitely want the one that I think was it Whiskey who said, the one that Ninjon was talking about. I definitely want to pick that one up. I think that's the one you have. Nice. I used to have a Minicraft Micromart. I used to have a Minicraft one, which was it was only about that big. It wasn't very big. It was really good. It had a little transformer so you could change the speed and everything. So I had the little Minicraft one, but that burnt out a few years ago, which is why I ended up with the WoW stick, because I wanted a cordless one. But that, I can't think what it's called. Is it like a Frakini or something, or a Frakina? Anyway, I'll probably try and pick one of those up. A Micromart. Oh wow. What, me? No, I had, so I'll show you what I had, if I can find them. They're not in business anymore. That's what I had. Oh, maybe they are. Maybe they are in business. Yeah, that's what I had. So that's the drill that I had. It's really small. I've still got the collet for that actually. 24 quid. That's not too bad actually. And then I had the flexible drive for it as well, which is really cool. Yeah, there we go. That's what I had. I bought it at a craft show when I was about 14. Most mini drills run too fast for plastic. Yeah, well, that was one of the reasons why the Minicraft one was really good, because you could turn it right down. It would go really slow, and that's also why the WoW stick is really good actually. Artillery Witch Gooner, easier for you to look it up. So I'm an Artillery Witch Gooner. That's an Eclipse. Now that is a good idea. What, the bomb for the plinth? I think that's a really cool idea. I'm definitely doing that. That's really cool. It's like artichoke but less less cabbagery. You bought it off Amazon. Yeah, that's my favourite anyway. So, oh, I can have another bite of this. Oh my word. You watch Vince sometimes, you need to stop that. Oh my god, that was really bitchy, sorry. Oh, I've got a stitch. Ah, there we go. Right, so yes, actually, let's because I said I was going to do some just little bits and bobs, didn't I? So if I load up Lychee, and I can show you the little grey knight things as well. God, that's so cool. She is so cool. I'm so excited to paint. I've got 2 busts to paint now. Dead excited. That's really cool. I will do a little bit of airbrush lighting on it to then enhance with the with brushwork, I think. No, decline that, please. So, in fact, I can show you. Hang on, let me show you the bullets. So, where are the bullets? 3D prints. Basing, there's basing, bullets, bullet stream, unsupported, there we go. So we put that in there. Then if I get Trench Crusade, New Antioch, the Shock Trooper, unsupported BAR, put that in there. And then, can we find a bomb? Where's the bomb? Chorister. Was it a Mr. Jar thing? Where's the artillery witch bomb? The Heskart that I uploaded yesterday. I have a bust to paint too, this one. Oh, did you get a bust? Oh, wow! That's cool. Commo drill on eBay. Fantastic. The witch has a bomb that can be printed solo. Does she? Oh, from the Hesiarch stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to put it in. Where is it? Is it in the Heretics folder? Nuke, there it is. Ah, it is Mr. John. There we go. Put those in. There's one really nice, I remember seeing it painted somewhere before. Right, so this is the stream of bullets. So this is really cool. I like this. This is a great idea. Look. Okay, so I'm gonna get one of these printed. I think for I need to know what scale it's going to be because this one is slightly too large, as you'll see when we bring this up. So that just sits in there like that. So that is slightly the wrong scale. Can you see this, by the way? I think I did it at 85%. There we go. It's roughly right. But enough for you to see what I'm talking about. Or was it Jan who painted it? There we go. Yeah, the dwarf's a really nice one. Let's do 75 just so that you can see. There we go. So you end up with a stream of bullets coming out of something like that, which is really cool. So I've got that. So I'll do that for Morven Val as well. I'll do that for Morven Val. I'll print one of these. Obviously it'll be flipped, so I'll have to mirror it for Morven Val because it's coming out of the other side of her gun. So I'll flip it so that it's coming out from this side like that, and then I'll scale these up a little bit so that they'll be suitably heavy bolter size. So that'll be quite cool. And then there we go. We've got 2 bombs there. And then if we now the question is which way round? Oh, that's a really good question actually because they've got texture on, haven't they? Wow. Okay. So if we get these, which way round do we do it? I think we do it that way round, don't we? I think we do the bust. I think we do it like that. And then the bust sits at the top here. Is that right? Is that what we reckon? So the bust can stay at the top here. Is that going to be too tall? Maybe. So this is let's just measure this. So this is about 38 mil. So it's 38 mil. 38 mil round. So if we do, so it's blue. So if we do 40 mil there. Like that. That is a big print. That is a lot of resin. Now, the question is, do we scale it a little bit? Do it like that. Thought the bus would hit on a horizontal bomb. Oh, that's an even better idea. That's an even better idea. Right, let's undo that. So, what you could do is have like half the bomb like that, and then she could sit on here like that. Or do you mean completely horizontal? Scale. I know. I thought completely, but an angle would look cool as well. See, if you did that, I don't know where she'd sit though. And then you'd have like a spike coming out. So that needs to be, that would need to be, bomb would need to be something like that long. It almost needs to be as long as that, doesn't it? It needs to be as wide as her thing, and then she can just float above it. So you could just put a pin, paint the pin black, and then she can just sit on the bomb. That would also be cool, wouldn't it? Now the thing I thought was, because if you did it at an angle, you're playing with all sorts of different things, couldn't you? Maybe you could do it at that angle, like that. Maybe you could do it at that angle. What do we reckon? Angle like that, and then this is cut through, so it sits flat on the table. So either angle like that, so it's kind of coming up through this centre bit here, completely flat, or vertical. And if it's vertical, copy that. If it's vertical, I was going to say, if it's vertical, do you do like part of it, or do you do that part of it and have her sitting at the top of the bottom of the bomb? Vertical would look silly. I don't think vertical would look silly. I think it would look silly if it was the whole bomb. That would be too high. I think just that might be quite good. So what's that? That's 40 mil across. So if she was on top of that, because that's like part context, isn't it? So that's a bust inspired by the bomb that she throws. I like these two. The horizontal one's fun, but I like the size and the weight of these two. The only issue is that's going to take a shitload of resin to print, which is fine. Yes, I could hollow it out, but I can't be asked. I think that I like this idea. I like that idea. I think the bust of this, I think, would be quite cool. I think that would be quite cool. I do sort of like that idea, but that's going to be really difficult to print. That one I can just print it like that and then just like take it off and sand it flat. I suppose that one will be alright as well, sort of. Which one do we think? Music makes me want to go play Eve. At least, yeah, if her regular mini is the correct scale, the bomb's quite massive. Oh yeah, but this is a bust, isn't it? So the bust is all about display. The bust is... if I minimise that, does it go away? Yes. The bust is it's just all about display, isn't it? So you're displaying her. So if she was sitting on the top of that bomb with the wings out here, and then going down, dropping in, going down to the bomb here, I think that would be quite cool. Purple likes the angle. Maybe I'll print both. If I print both, and then we can decide. That is 40 mil. So that one is a little bit wider than that one. So she would be sitting on... And how high is it? It is... It's the easiest way to tell. Scale. It is... 46. So that little bit there is 46 mil high, which is about square. So it's like that. So it's like her sitting on a plinth that's that high. That's actually all right. And I like the narrow. That's a cool idea. I'm going to do that. I will probably print both. Maybe print both. Like I say, it's a lot of resin to. If I don't like one, well, I can only use one of them, so there's going to be a lot of wasted on either side. Put a pic of the other bomb in the stream gallery. That is a cool bomb. That is a cool bomb. Go and have a look in Discord if you want to see the bomb, guys. That is a cool bomb. This is the iconic bomb, though. So this is what she's kind of linked with. It is more detailed. That would be a really cool bomb to use if we did one that was horizontal. And this one has got texture on it. And remember, it's only going to be a plinth. It's only for a plinth. It's just displaying her. I really like this idea. I think that's fantastic. I think I'll do this one. Because that's contextual, and then you can either have her like facing the front this way or facing the front with the fin. Because I like it that it's like part of her bomb. I don't think... Yeah, there's no way you can... There's no way you could like trim that off to make it do the same thing as that. I like that. I like that one. I like that one. I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, that bomb's really cool, Purples. That bomb's really cool. I like the witch as well from that company. I think the witch from that company is really cool. I think it's probably one of the best alternative witches. Although to be fair, the Westphalia one's pretty good. You know, the Westphalia one where she's flying and then she's got the bombs flying over her head. I think that one's pretty good as well, to be fair. To be fair to Westphalia. See this? This is where I need a FDM printer. I need a bamboo, because then I can print that on the bamboo and it wouldn't cost me £10 in resin. Tell you what I could do. If I cast that, if I print it and then make a mould of that, I could cast it and then sell that as the artillery witch plinth. Mate, that is so nice. The naked boobs version. Which naked boobs version? Picky? What's the naked? I've not seen that one. So, yeah, that's the idea anyway. I think that's really cool. So we will do that. What do you guys think to the bullets like this? I think that's really fun. So I want to try and do this a little bit more. I think using 3D printing to kind of enhance what you're trying to do, I think, is a really fun little process. So yeah, I've printed two. I think I've printed 2 of these. Got 2 of these on the printer at the moment. So it'd be quite cool coming out of a Space Marine bolt gun as well. I think that would be quite good. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. So the question is, if I print it just a little bit higher like that, then we can just burn in that layer and just print it straight on top of itself. And then slice it off. Slice it off and you don't have to worry about like slicing this and putting any supports on it or anything, just print it straight on that. Fab! An awful lot for that magazine size. I mean, it's just to show like what it is, like, because it's only a small little magazine, then maybe you cut it in half or something. I don't know, but I mean the heavy bolt is going to be better because it's belt fed. So yeah, I will definitely make sure that it is magazine appropriate. This is just pulling in a gun just to show you how it looks. I think it looks pretty cool. Two models with naked boobs, 2 models with full robes. I mean, they're atrocious sculpts. That doesn't feel like an artillery witch to me at all. And they're mechanical constructs, so they don't even have a body as such. I quite like the bomb bit underneath. I'd probably pay just for the bomb bit. I'd probably pay just for the bomb bit. I quite like the bomb bit. That's terrible though. I mean, look at it's all. It's not even detailed. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I like the original one as well. Oh, is this one on? Oh, is this a Hesiod? Oh, it's a Hesiod one. Oh, okay. I didn't realise that was a Hesiod one. Okay, cool. Well, I'll print the bomb. I mean, that's cool. Just remove the witch. Remove the witch and put the original one on. The thing is, I don't think you can. I think it's really tricky to beat. Is it My Mini Factory? There we go. I think it's really difficult to beat the original one. This is the guy who sculpts for them, and this he's also got some alternative sculpts for some of the other ones as well. Trench Crusade. The only thing about the original one, I mean that one's not bad, but it's still not that. It's still not that. The only thing about the original one is the bomb. Like, it would be really nice if that bomb was like separate and you could separate it out. But the actual witch herself is she's just perfect. I don't think you can top that. There is, where's the Westphalia? I mean, that one's quite fun, but again, it's not great. The Westphalia one, oh, she's quite cool for the naval, like the naval stuff. When they did the naval heretic ones, that's quite cool with the mines. But I don't like the head. Far, like I'd just remove that head and put the original head on, because the original head is amazing. Where's the Westphalia one? Let's see, they're just like a bit cartoony. Where is the Westphalia one? See, that's quite fun. I quite like that one. I quite like that one. That's the one I'm going to make if I use it. I quite like that one. That's quite cool. But again, it's the base. The base is like, if cut her head off and put the original head. I don't know. I do quite like that one. I think the bases are more interesting than the actual witch a lot of the time. Where's the Westphalia one? Am I going to have to just fucking search Westphalia? Come on then. What's that one? Yeah, I mean that one's all right. There's a better one. That one. That one. That one's quite cool in terms of pose and everything, but again, it needs the proper head. What's that one? Cadaver Corpse. Yeah, she's quite cool. I like that one as well. Again, it needs the head though. So you can do all of this. You just need that head. I don't think there's a head that I've preferred yet. I do like a lot of the Westphalia stuff, to be fair. I do like a lot of the Westphalia stuff. That's the naval one, which is quite cool with the mines. Again, it needs the head. I know why they do it, because like they're trying to make theirs different, right? So you got to try and make yours a little bit different. Like, I love that. So, yeah, the naval stuff I think is quite cool.
We have normality.
Where's the one on the bike? There's one on the bike
We have
somewhere.
normality.
Hey,
What you
Teeny.
still can't cope with is therefore your own problem.
Where's the one on the bike? Where is the one on the bike? I missed it. She's quite cool. Oh, she's there. There. That one's quite cool. Again, click my link for the matriarch and check second and fourth. Oh yeah, with the 4. No, that's not too bad actually. I quite like the 4. Yeah, that's not bad. So yeah, the Westphalia stuff is nice. It'd be nice to have like a lot of it. Like Plague Squad heavy is quite cool. All the Plague Squads. See, that's quite fun. That would be really nice to have a warband just of like the Plague Doctors. What's that? It's $20 though, you see. So. Westphalia stuff is great, but it's expensive. It doesn't seem expensive now. Like $6 for a little one. Like maybe that's a bit too much. So maybe it's just like a couple of dollars too much for individual things. But when the Kickstarter came out, it was for some reason stupidly expensive. Wasn't it like $60, $70 for a whole warband? It just seemed loads. Yeah. Well, that's one of the things. One of the things from one of the downsides to a lot of the Trench Crusade sculpts is that they're very static, and a lot of the cool things about the third-party sculpts is that you get a little bit more dynamism in some of the sculpts like this. So yeah, it is nice to see the extra stuff coming in. See, a lot of it is like this kind of static. Whereas when you get some of the other things, like this is, check this out. Hang on. So I'm working on at the moment. Open recent one, Supremo General. Continue. Oh, don't say it's not there. Of course it's there. This is the annoying thing about Lychee. It seems to lose your bloody things all the time. Now, where did I put it? Did I put it in proxy? No. Where did I put the... Did I put it in New Antioch? Where did I put it? Hey Tobes, how you doing, dude? How are you? Shit, I can't remember where I put the file. Delete it. Has it remembered any of them? See, this is what I was trying. Yeah, where is it? Don't know why I didn't remember where they were. Just remembered now. Need to get your warband printed. Which one are you doing, Shirato? Tobes, check this out. Oh! Check that out, Tobes. The WGC Fide. Oh, right, yes. Man, I'm still waiting for my prints from the Kickstarter. I don't even remember what minis I ordered at this point. Oh no, harumph! Yeah, I've not been... no spoilers or anything, but I've not been too impressed with the prints that I've seen coming out. But then that's just because I'm really picky with my prints. Really picky, because I hate painting 3D prints, so they've got to be really good quality. So as soon as it kind of came out, I was like, well, I've got to print them myself. So I've been playing around with this guy as an aesthetic, which is, I've just been adding like some extra little bits on things, like, so he's got a bit of a scroll, he's got a candle here, which I'm like playing around with, like trying to mount in his shoulder or something. Yeah, Jans were terrible, weren't they? Not bad. Excellent. I'm really glad you were alright, Tobes. How was the tournament? Was it good?
OMG, we have
I've still not got my car MOT'd.
Fuck. Move. Tongue.
We have a Tobs. We do have a Tobs. So yeah, I absolutely love this model. I thought this model was really, really cool. So I'm going to try... I mean, it's got the crosses all the right way round, so I can't really do a Heretic. So it'll probably be like a Trench Pilgrim maybe variant. I don't know. I just want to do like a Trench Crusade aesthetic.
We also have an Echo, you noob tongue.
We've got an Echo? How have we got an Echo? I'm hoping that being at the very end of the list will mean they've sorted out their stuff. Yeah, hopefully, Harumph, hopefully. I think I don't know, I just think they rushed and didn't like put any kind of care or attention to some of the earlier prints. Yeah, anyway, so this is, and I've got some more as well. The same sculptor has done some more which are really, really nice. Yeah, that was really fun. Are you ever going to add me to the shared folder? I asked whether you wanted to and you didn't reply, like every single time I asked. I didn't get a reply, so yes, I will, yeah. Yeah. It's a sharing thing, so you'll have to copy some stuff in there to share out. So yeah, I will definitely add you in. What's that one over there? What are they doing over there? Why have I got... That's weird. Let's get rid of them. Yeah, I'll add you in, Shirato. So, yeah, there we go. So that's an aesthetic that I kind of want to play around with. Mr. Jar is going to do some Fallen Crusaders as well, with like upside down crosses and things as well. So that'll be quite fun. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, I need your email address then, Shirato. If you send me your... In fact, no, I don't need your email address. Hang on. I don't need your email address. Where's Shirato? Shirato. There we go. Click on that link. Click on that link, Shirato, and then just ask for access, and I'll just click on access. I like the skills on the big guns and the blitzers. Not sure they even out losing 2 of each. Wait, what? What have I missed? What have I missed? The leak for season 3 orcs. Oh, as in the Blood Bowl stuff. Yeah, I can't talk about leaky stuff. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Review. There you go. So try to keep it organised, obviously. But then I will probably kind of like reorganise a little bit of it. If you post whatever you post in, I'll probably reorganise a little bit just for me, so I can keep on top of it and things and know where everything is. So if you want to upload anything into there, if you want to upload stuff into there and just put like a new folder and just call it Shirata or something and throw it in there, then I'll reallocate it. Down to 2 blitzers and 2 big uns. Oh, to suit the boxers. Yeah, it's the same with the Dark Elves, isn't it? Dark Elves have gone 2 blitzers because there's only 2 blitzers in the box. Slightly annoying. But you know what Games Workshop are like. Yeah, they have to sell the product exactly. Yeah, she's gorgeous, isn't she? So yeah, if I print a bomb then. So if I print a bomb, and I'm going to have one of these now as well. I'm going to have a Duplo. Let's have a little bit of Lego, shall we? Let's have some Lego. Let's try some Lego. It's like it's stuck with sellotape. It's like it's that's so weird. Oh, that smells good as well. Wow. Tell you what, you can't go wrong with hazelnut chocolate. Hazelnut chocolate is god chocolate. It's amazing. Have I never had... No, I've never had Duplo. I've never had any of these. You can't get these in England. I've never seen Duplo in England. Don't think you can get them in England. You had Duplo as a toddler. My mum still has it for my nieces to use. Yeah, but use and eat is a different kettle of fish. I had Duplo when I was a kid, but I didn't have this Duplo. That's really nice. Right. I am out of tea, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make a cup of tea. I'm going to get some hot water and I'm going to straighten out this tip, because nobody wants a bent tip. Nobody wants a bent tip. And then once that's straightened out, we'll prime this, see how she looks all primed, and maybe put a little bit of underlighting on from the fires of hell. Do I do underlighting across the whole thing? Ooh, that could be fun. No, I kind of want to do it from one side and then have the light from the other side. So we'll do it one side under here and then the light up here. So like heaven here and hell here. I think we'll do that. So yeah, everybody go make a cup of tea. Have a quick 2-minute break. I'll go make a cup of tea. I'll straighten this in another cup of hot water. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. You built mine this afternoon, had literally just enough glue, so we'll have to order some more payday tomorrow. What did you build? Half pay attention when I'm cooking. Looking forward to it. Might have to paint up a team. Oh, you built your Blood Bowl team. Gotcha. Espresso time, baby. Nice. Right, we're back in a second, everybody. Won't be long. Welcome back, Purples. That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Purples. Thank you for the gift sub. We're up to 9 gifted subs, or 9 subs so far this week. Thank you very much. Lady Paperclip. What's Lady Paperclip? Is Lady Paperclip the Pussycat? I can't remember. So we have straightened out her tip. She's now got a nice straight tip, as you can see, dead straight, along with this one, dead straight. So we've got 2 nice straight tips. Yeah, just bloody hell, it's nice. I'm gonna get. I'm not dry brushing, I'm dusting the little bits in the resin cast. I was
Rude alert! Rude alert! Abandoned shop!
Yay!
This is not a daffodil. Repeat, this is not a daffodil.
Hey, how you doing, Avian? How are you? Thank you, Harumph. Thank you for the resub, Harumph. That's really, really kind. Straight tips are very important to classy ladies. Yeah, classy ladies have to have straight tips. You can't have a bent tip. Classy ladies deserve straight tips. That is a given. That's an absolute given. Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome. I think it's safe to say that she is a classy lady. She's my fluffy niece, friend's cat, who stayed with me along with. Oh, is that one? Cool. You are up and about. Nice one, Avian. Yes, those little pussycats were cute as hell, Tobes. Is Olivia a classy lady, and does Olivia deserve a straight tip? That is the question. That's the next question that we should be asking ourselves. Is Olivia classy enough to have it to deserve a straight tip? Oh dear. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, I'm so excited! Right. Should I prime her now? I kind of want to prime her now. Oh shit, there it is. I was looking for that all last night. See this? I was going to use this as the drop of blood for this guy's chainsaw, so I could drop that into there like that, and have that as the drop of blood, and then cover it with blood. So at least I've found it now. Hey Spiky, how you doing? Happy birthday week. Paperclip is honestly one of the cutest little cats. She lets me cradle her like a baby and rub her tummy. Oh! I think we showed her on stream yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, I wasn't streaming yesterday. Day before. So let's do it. Let's do it there. Alright. Let's do it there, like that. Because it's this angle here that I want. It's that angle there. But you're hiding the Gretchen inside the bag. Yes, I am. Yeah, there's you can't see it. You can't see it when it's all together. The snotling is like here. So the little snotling is completely hidden. Once you actually build the bag, it's just like one of those little. It's just one of those little Easter eggs. It's not like he's here or anything. He's completely hidden in here, as you saw from B's picture. So if that's the angle, there, then the blood drip needs to be about there, doesn't it? On the what's that? The second between these two. So I need to put the blood drip between those two. Okay. Then it needs to be there. And then if I super glue If I super glue that to the underside of the chainsaw, super glue it to the underside of the chainsaw, and then fill the rest of it with UV resin, that should secure it. And then I'll put another couple of drips. Like shorter ones. We'll put a long one there and then a shorter one here like that. Added another whip to Stream Gallery. We'll definitely go and have a look at that. There's not much painting. We're not doing much painting today, so we can get in Stream Gallery plenty. Oh yeah, that's good. This one's good, dude. Yeah, I like that. I like that. The white desaturates the green. That is what white does to colours. Same with black. Black and white desaturate the colours. Yeah, that's really cool, dude. I like that a lot. Nicely done. Nicely done. Ferret's covered in blood and you won't see the metal, so it should work okay. What are you working at? What are you working on at the moment? Try using fishing line. Oh yeah, I know. I should be using fishing line, but I can't find my fishing line. So because like Tobe says, because it's being covered in blood, then it won't matter. But yeah, it should be fishing line. I have fishing line for waterfalls and things, but because it's blood, it doesn't really matter. If that's what he was talking about. So yes, if you are doing it, then I would recommend getting some fishing line. I just can't find my roll. I was looking for it all morning, and I couldn't find it. So ultimately, I was like, well, whatever. I found some really, really fine really fine wire, and then I can just do that there like that. So it's just going to get covered. It's just going to get covered in blood. Yeah, blood drop should be fine. Yeah, this will be fine. If you're doing it yourself, then try and use fishing wire. There we go. And then, in fact, what I'll do, because I can get a bit more super glue on the end of a cocktail stick, what I'll do is just blob it up there like that to hold it on, and then it will also introduce a bit more blood at that point when I do cover it. It's going to be held at the bottom with UV resin, so I don't care about it because it's wobbling at the moment. I don't care about that. There we go. So that's there, and then we can put. We'll glue another couple. I'll cut another one out now, and then. Can I straighten that? Where are my pliers? My pliers always go missing. They always go missing, so let's just cheat. Cut off a bit like that. Okay. First time cooking something that requires actual timing of more than 2 elements. Wow! Check you out, dude. There we go. There's another one. Just get that vertical. And then we got another one there. There. Make sure they're dripping straight. They'll do for what it needs to be, and then we'll put a blob. Put a blob at the top again with the cocktail stick. There we go. That shall suffice. For the sake of Art the Clown. And then actually what we might try and do is get a blob of it on the end of that one and make that one into a drop. Not sure there's going to be enough surface tension to hold it, but we'll see. Not really. That'll do. Okay, so done that. Then we can get some UV resin in the actual sack. Like that. And then oh, no, that one doesn't work. And then cure it. There we go. So yeah, then we'll just cover that with blood. We can do that now as well. And then we're going to put loads of blood splatter all over it as well. Like all of this back bit here is just going to be splattered. And obviously all the snow. But we've got to put the snow on first. Let's get some shitty. Probably should have waited for the super glue to cure. Because now I'll just glued the bristles together. There we go. And cover a little bit of the super glue up there. And then we'll splatter it. There we go. Frozen the raw meat, so when I need it and do whatever I want with it, the meal doesn't require a massive amount of effort, just fill a pot with water for the sous vide, stick seasoned meat in a bag and then put baked potatoes in the oven and boil carrots at the right time. Fantastic. You know what was one of the most elusive items to find at Spiel? Doom metal from Two Thin Coats. Poached the very last bottle, not even sure who ran the booth. Doom metal, hey? There we go. So we'll save that for. Shall we do the snow as well? Shall we do the snow now as well? We may as well, right? I'm going to get some PVA glue and mix up the slush. Finish the job. Well, we'll do the snow then. Let's go get the snow. Here's a blast from the past. Are you ready, everybody? Boom. Citadel snow. Look at that. Look at that. Right, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. So you get a little dish. Put some snow in it. Put some glue in it. Slosh it all around. We should probably paint these little baubles so that they show through. And we'll paint them green. We shall paint them green. Because there's a lot of red on the model, basically. May as well keep it Christmas Art the Clown themed as opposed to Halloween Art the Clown themed. It's a bit of a dull base, to be fair. Not a lot of interest on the base. Like the Abominable Snowman one had loads of stuff on the base from last year. I do think this is the weakest of the red gobbos. How many have we had now? Is this number 4? There we go. Some little baubles on the base. Pretty little baubles on the base. Okay, so see if we can do this sensibly. What shall we get the? What shall we get this out with? What shall we get this out with? If we get it out with a brush and then wash the brush off, it's probably the best thing, isn't it? Because I haven't got a spoon. It's not like I've got a spoon. I don't have a spoon to pick it out. That's like the only spoon I've got, and that's not really going to get enough out, is it? Okay. Super dark, even darker than 75. I've been trying to find it for a while now. I like using a reasonably dark colour and then just glazing black over it, because that kills the gloss on it as well. That's just what I like doing. Right, let's take all the moisture off this brush. Okay. Should we just pour it out, actually? Maybe we can just do that, actually. How much do you think? I reckon about that much. I I reckon about that much. Right, let's very, very carefully put that brush down there. Put the lid back on. There we go. Citadel Snow. I've got all of them. I've got the all the different ones. So burnt grass. Whoops. Glade grass, burnt grass, and there's another one as well. It's got less opaque coverage with a single coat though, so two thin coats mightn't just be a brand name. Yeah, they haven't got a lot of coverage. Which is obviously fun. How are you doing, Sinister? Okay, I think I'm going to pour this. Right, I think I'm going to pour this. Like that. And then we'll probably try and put some water in it as well. I don't know how easy this is going to be to pour. I just want like a drop. That's way too much. Oh well. Let's see what this like. Let's see how this goes. In fact, what I'll try and do. Where did I put that? There we go. Let's just try and absorb a little bit of that water with a paper towel. And then we'll just throw this away because it'll be all covered in. There we go. Okay, so the plan is you mix this into a paste. And then once it's mixed into a paste, we can paint it like pigment powder all over the little tin boy. Thinned this way too much. Hasn't got any hasn't got any snow in it, so we might have to wait for that to dry a little bit and then see if we can get some. Yeah, I've thinned this way too much. I shouldn't have put the water on. So there you go, if you're doing this, don't put the water on. Right. Well, that's that covered. I'm going to try and get that. I don't know whether absorbing it with tissue paper is going to work, but I'm going to try. Because it should still just suck out the moisture rather than. The snow bits. Iron Warriors is my normal go-to for guns, exhausts and engines. Iron Warriors. There we go. That's more of what it should have been like. There we go. More of a paste. That's what I was trying to get to. Okay, so if I use this on the base, try and pull a load of that moisture off as well. Like that. There we go. And then try that again. Right. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be like a paste look. And then this paste allows you to put... There you go. Allows you to put the snow everywhere. What's that bit? And then as that dries, it just leaves all the snow leaves all the snow bits where you want it. Oh no. Ah. This is because I made it too thin to start with. It's all gone wrong. But hopefully you can see how it's supposed to work after I messed it up. And we can even put a little bit of snow on the top of there. And this glue, the glue that I use is PVA glue, water and matte varnish. So it's not a glossy PVA glue finish. Just gather up the last little bit of the paste. So this is how I did the Halloween Witch Hunter that we did for Glorious Badger, and how I did the Goblin last year, and obviously how we're doing and the year before, and obviously how we're doing the Goblin this year. There we go. And then we can put some little bits around here. Little bits of snow all around there. Snow on his hat. There you go. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll probably add a little bit more at some point. But you can see the paste and you can just kind of move it around. I need to pull it out of there because that's going to be full of blood. Loads of bits around there. There we go. That'll do. That will suffice nicely. Right, how's Twitch chat doing? What are we chit-chattering about? Perfect. Don't forget to burn elves. Wait, what? No. One of my kind of local game shops has all but the Squig Red Goblin in stock still. Nice. Yeah, I've got all of them. I don't think I've got the Squig one. I think the Squig one is the one I don't have. I think I've got all the rest because Games Workshop sent me the Chimney, the Abominable Snowman. I don't have the Squig. The Chimney one's my favourite one. Fantastic. Right, let's clean that dish. Clean the dish out. Clean the side of this. I've got a little bit of a bleed at the back. Clean the dish. There we go. There's little bits of snow, static grass everywhere, which is fine. To celebrate October, I finished a scene from Gotrek and Felix. At least one thing done. Nice! Nice! Just primed my orcs, debating when you should slap chop the carrots up. The carrots? I mean, it's October, so you've got 2 days. You've got 2 days to get the orcs finished, Toads. Because next month it's Nunvember, so we're all painting nuns next month. I'm going to finish Morven Val, the Morven Val conversion which I started. I'm going to print out those shells exiting from her heavy bolter, which will be really, really nice. So so we're going to do Nunvember. That's my Morven Val conversion which I started. I just think she's better balanced that way. I don't know why she wasn't firing her gun in the first place. She was pointing with her spear. So she looks badass. So we're going to paint her up next month, which will be rather nice. You're waiting for Dreadcember and we'll paint Stormfiends. Dreadcember's going to be so good. There's no slap in that statement. There's no slap in that statement? When I should... Oh, did I say slap chop the carrots? I was like, when are you going to slap chop? What are carrots? Why are you slap chopping carrots? Sorry, chopping the carrots up. You chop the carrots up ASAP and then they're ready to go. Like carrots only take like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, maybe 10 minutes. It depends how you want them. Like al dente. Reading is hard. It is when you're streaming. Has anybody else streamed? Does anybody else stream in here? That's quite cool. So we got all the little bits of snow. You can see the snow drying now. He's fun, and we're just going to put loads of blood drips around here. I'm going to splatter all the back and a lot of this. That's going to be full of blood. So we're going to do loads of blood in that. Like I don't even know what that is, but it's like a pool. So we'll do a big blood drip in there, and that is my third Red Goblin as Art the Clown. So we did the Abominable Snowman last year as Art the Clown. We did this guy as Art the Clown, and we did the Chimney as Art the Clown. So yeah, there we go. It's all fun. What's the scene from Gotrek and Felix that you've done, MRC? Mr. Krakow. Oh, I want another one of these. I want another one of these, Whiskey. Do you know what you've done, Whiskey? Do you know what you've done, Whiskey? Right, let's put that to one side and let's have a look at the artillery, which I'm definitely going to print that. I think the bomb idea is a really cool idea, so I'm going to do that. Helping you with your diet. I've lost loads of weight. When they leave for Carrick Dun in the Spirit of Grungai, just post it in Discord. Oh, nice one. Is it in the stream gallery? So if you want to show things off on stream, throw things up in the stream gallery. Model showcase. Oh mate, how cool's that? Jesus, that's a proper full-on scene. Wow, dude, that's cool. I like it. That's nuts. That's nuts. So I remember the ridiculous video on YouTube about it posted in general. This is some original minis plus a lot of 3D printing and model twisting. It looks really cool, dude. It looks really cool. Right. So this is going to be fun. Should I, when she's mounted? Yeah, I think. I need to print the bomb. I need to print the bomb before I decide what happens to that, because I'd quite like to carve that away. Carve it away. And then the bomb can sit just so it just tucks up underneath. The tip of the bomb just tucks up underneath to support her. I think that would be cool. But priming her. Shall we prime her now? I kind of want to prime her now. Kind of want to prime her now. Have we got? Don't know whether we got any 2mm. That's 3mm. That's 2mm. There. It's opened up a little bit too much. Oh shit, oh cool. Oh fantastic. Oh, that's brass railway wire. Railway line. That's O-gauge railway. I haven't got any brass there. I have got brass. Where is it? Is it under there? Yes, there it is. I've got this brass. So I think that's 2mm. It's still loose. I also think that's 2mm. That doesn't go in. Yeah, maybe that's 2mm. There we go. That's a better fit. This might be, because this is a tube, this is 2mm tube, I think it's more likely that that is Imperial equivalent. So it's not quite 2mm, whereas this is 2mm. You know what I've been really itching to paint? A bust of a large-scale model of a really ripped shirtless man. Thank you for the feedback. I also became insane with 160 times the same model. Really ripped shirtless man. There's a few really nice bust prints of that. One of my friends who came to the Golden Demon, came to the heavy metal interview with me, has just painted one as well. There we go. I don't know how far in that is, but just the tip. There we go. Stream gallery is subs only yet, because I want to say thank you to everybody who supports and everything. So there's plenty of galleries and things if you're not a sub, but then you're just showing it off in Discord. Painting muscle chests are just fun. They are. Like, I wonder whether can I find the one that Joe did. Instagram. See if I can find the one that Joe did. I think it was Joe. Where is it? I'm just finding it. Jim, not Joe. Sorry, Jim. That one. So that's one from Black Sun Minis. So that's I really like that sculpt. I think that sculpt's really cool. So that would be a nice one to try and get hold of if you want to. So yeah, I think that's, as far as I know, that's Black Sun Minis. It's this one here. If you go to, can I copy that link? Just want to copy the link. Copy link. There we go. Oh my god. I hate how Instagram like takes ownership. There we go. It's still massively long. There you go. That's just, I mean, that's when you said that, it was just like one of the really nice ones that I thought. Popped Alt War Trike in String Gallery as well. Nice! String Gallery. Right, what's the... Oh, look at this. Mannering, oh Jesus, Mannering, you're smashing it out, so cool. Alright, okay, so from left to right, Iron Warriors, Black Metal, Doom Metal. Yeah, I shouldn't say this. I'm actually moving away a little bit from Black Metal. I really like Iron Warriors. I've been using Iron Warriors and Lead Belcher a lot more recently. That's not bad. Pretty good. Oh, what did he say? Going metal on what needs work here. Going mental on what needs work here. That's fucking cool, dude. That's really cool. So the big thing about large models like this... Oh my god, look at the back! I did not know it had a jet engine. That's a badass! I need this War Trike. I need the War Trike. Dude, I need the War Trike. I might do a War Trike conversion for Golden Demon. That's fucking cool. One of the big things about huge models like this is that you need separation and readability. So you can see here how this like is really, really nicely outlined. And then you've got the shadows in here, and then the wheel, so you can read what that is, and you can see it, and like all this is all kind of neatly kind of worked out. Like you could take this a little bit further and put some rust in the recesses and everything, and that will separate and make the exhaust and everything readable. But from this angle here, this bit in the middle is all a bit of the same tone. There's not a lot of separation between the parts. So I would just go in and like push the brightness of the faces, try and break up a little bit of this. Try and break up a little bit of these large areas, just to kind of break it down and make it a little bit more readable, because this just looks like a chunk of metal, whereas it's actually a gun and the forks and things like that. Like this is excellent. This is really, really cool down here, because you can see the readability of and the separation between the forks and these, and then the wheels and everything. So I would just go along and look at what needs to be kind of picked out and broken up, and that's such a cool model. How much is this model? I need to put this on my throne. I'm going to put it on my throne now. I didn't know the back looked like that. That's so cool. Because what I really want to do with this is put this guy as the driver. Like, I think that's what I need to do with that. This is the thing that's bugging me about the War Trike, is that this guy is like, he just looks... I know he's the war boss, but he looks like an addition. I'm going to put him on the War Trike. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, I need to get that. How much is this? How much is the trike? I need to do one. That's so cool. I'm going to add it. Hang on. Let's find it on Element Games and stick it on my throne. Throne list. Add to throne list. Come on. Throne. Add wish. How did I add? I can't remember how I added. Oh, add product. Oh, there we go. Add product link. There it is. Paste. Okay. Click to upload. Where's the War Trike? There's the War Trike. That's so cool. title. Golden Demon Wartrike entry. Three. There we go. Right, it's on my throne list now, so I can. There we go. Exclamation mark throne if you want to go and have a look at my list, but I also send it to my sisters and my parents and everything for Christmas and birthdays and stuff. It's quite a useful one. There we go. If I ever do a trike, I'm more likely to do something like put wheels on a Dakar jet. Oh my god. So fork and gun, rust on the exhaust, and what else other than brighten up the faces? It's just doing things to separate separate the parts and everything. We're at 45% or so exposure. Yes, yeah, definitely pull it down. That's really good. A hit bash of one of the cars. I'm not a big fan of the cars. Like, I remember Gorka Morka, and although the buggies are a bit more, they're better than looters basically. Like imagine that I hate the looters. Like the looters represent a point in all the orc sculpting that was really dull and didn't really have any character to them. It was just like mass bits of metal like clumped together to make everything look the same, whereas it should be like pulling a plasma cannon apart and like stuff like that. But although the buggies were quite cool, I kind of like the Gorka Morka ones. I think which is the one that jumps. The dragster, the orc dragster, I thought was quite cool. I think that's my favourite one. You love Mad Max. How you doing, Starlet? You kit bashed a Boondaka Snazwagon into a Gene Silicate Ridge Runner. That's kind of cool. Just so I do not keep coming back asking about the same things. Wait, what? Oh, the thing. Yeah, so it's just separation, dude. Just have a look at it. Have a look at it and pick out what you can see. Just squinting is another thing. So if you look at a model and you squint, it pulls all the values down. So if it just looks like a blob, then you need to kind of open your eyes up again and see which bits that you need to kind of separate out. Like that gun on the forks was a great example, because that looked like the fork and the gun were all the same metal, whereas you need to break out the gun and make it look like a gun, so it reads and it separates, so it's not just like a big chunk of metal. Look at it from a distance as well. Yeah, look at it from a distance, because obviously when I'm streaming, you just see this like all super mega close up, and this is actually quite good because we were doing the unboxing, the camera's quite a long way away, so you can actually see this in context of a bit further away. Which is quite cool. Yeah, edge highlighting kind of, yeah. The gun needs some colours, dude. And then obviously the rust, you can put rust in the recesses, and then that breaks up big big clumps of metal as well. 3 foot rule for looking at miniatures. Yeah, like all of mine look good from 3 foot. I like mine to look good from 3 centimeters. Like mine have to look good from here. Like he's really cool. Like he's quite cool. I like him. But like that's like 3 foot, maybe 2.5. So that's 2.5 foot away. He looks alright, doesn't he? But when you zoom in on him, he looks good, because when you zoom in on him, he's like got highlights on his eyes and everything. In my opinion. When you look, so you have to bear in mind the overall look, but when you look at them close up, it enhances. As long as when you look at them, I'm stumbling over my words. Like, if a model looks good up close and you've paid attention to the overall light volumes, then it looks better when it's 3 meters away, when it's 3 foot away. Anyway. Oh yeah, you can do both. Yeah, totally. This morning I finished my month-long Votan painting project. Oh, nice one, Starlit. Fab. 2 Sagittarius, a Carl, and 10 Hearthkin. Fantastic. So, with that little project as well, I just want to kind of shout out that next month is Nunvember. So we are going to do Nunvember in the little Discord community that we've got. I'm going to be painting up Morven Val, finishing off my Morven Val conversion. So she's going to get all painted up. I've done loads of little bits to her, like removing the crappy weird things from above her head there, so that's all been smoothed out and resculpted, reposed her and everything, so she's going to be awesome once she's done. And then she's kind of a nun, isn't she, so we'll probably paint her. I'm going to prime her as well, so she'll get primed. Good thing I have Skaven to paint. Skavember, so Spike is going to do Skavember, which are kind of nuns, like rat nuns. We're going to do some rat nuns. So now it's all dry. Now it's drying a little bit more. You can see a bit more why that really works. So if you just scatter, the snow needs a medium to kind of it needs a substrate to kind of float on, so that you can distribute it around the model. Yeah, that's really cool. That's looking actually pretty good. I'm going to splatter all of this. All of the back half is just going to be splattered in blood. I'm going to fill that with blood there as well. So once it's all dry, I will do that. I'll do some flicking with some blood and stuff. A rat nun. Spike, you should do it. You should do it, Spike. Get a plague monks. Dude, have you got plague monks? There we go. We've kind of sorted. We're kind of sorted for Nunvember. If you have plague monks to paint, have you got plague monks to paint? If you have, then that's your November paint job. Schedule sorted. Tobes, your Nurgle looked really good on his video, on Rob's video. It's going to have to be no Dark Elf left unpainted November for me. No Dark Elf left unpainted. Right, I'm going to go make some dinner in a second, everybody. And then I've got lots of painting to do this evening, which I can't show you on stream, sadly. Maybe a Votan nun, squat and convert a sister into a Grim. Oh, that would be badass. No plague monks, but I do have a Brood Terror to do. Just stick him in a skirt. Put the Brood Terror in a skirt and you'll be fine. They were fun to paint and play, apart from against dwarves. Yeah, no, they look really cool, dude. Yeah, I still haven't sorted out the MOT, so I'm completely screwed. Bad Chris. And yeah, and then this is kind of nunny, as we said, so I'll get this primed tonight. I'll stick a picture. Found a nun in a bits box. Yes, Sinister. Yes! I'm looking forward to seeing you paint a nun, dude. Since you were so close on finishing Morven Val, you need to do a nun tank for Thanksgiving. A nun tank? I have a Inquisitor tank, because I have a Rhino that I was doing for my Inquisitorial retinue. Because I got this. I got that, which is the Arbite bulldozer. And I was going to put that on the front of the Rhino. So I could do... When's Thanksgiving? Haven't we just had Thanksgiving? Oh no, that was Canada, wasn't it? When's American Thanksgiving? So I could maybe do that Inquisitorial Rhino. November. Yeah, but when in November? Oh, end of the month. Gotcha. Canada is early October. USA is late November. Why is USA late? Oh, no, I don't know. I have turned some nuns into Gene Stealer cultists and desecrated the Imagifier's relic onto an Archon wall. That's fantastic. 27th. So I've got all month to paint Morven Val. Good old Morven. And then we can do a little bit on the tank maybe at the end of the month. ready for Dreadsember, where I'm going to do that. I need to get a Contemptor. I need to buy a Contemptor and get that sorted. I really want to do a War Trike now. Avian, you really got me making wanting to do a War Trike for Golden Demon. I really want to do a War Trike for Golden Demon. I'm going to have a look at the sprues. Canada is colder, that's why. Yeah, I really want to do if I do a... I have to make the legs bigger because the legs aren't going to fit round. I have to find some larger legs, or just kind of add sculpting to them maybe? I don't know. In the words of Ray Price, orcs are the best. I haven't done an orc either. That would be quite cool because the first entry I ever did was an orc. First Golden Demon entry I ever did was an orc war boss that I converted out of Morgenthau. Right, okay, everybody. I'm going to get off. I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm going to have another one of these because they're really nice. And I'm going to prime her, and then I'm going to do some more painting. I've got some more painting to do. So, yeah, I will find somebody to pass you over to. I wonder who's streaming. Who is actually streaming? Who is actually streaming? Oh, Goldilocks is streaming. Fantastic. Goldilocks is streaming. Seeing as Goldilocks raided us yesterday. There we go. Raid. Goldilocks. There we go. Right, I will see you. It's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? So I'll see everybody for movie night tonight. Tonight it is Jurassic, whatever the latest Jurassic World was. So it's the Jurassic World movie tonight. So for movie night, so I'll see you all for that in Discord, in the movie night channel in Discord. So I'll see you all there in 4 hours time. 4 hours time, and I'll see you all tomorrow.